Hello guys, and coming to you for another Steve Reviews. Today I will be reviewing a recent film that I've just watched, Black Mask. About it's about Whitey Bulger, played by Johnny Depp. Probably his best performance in decades, since he's run away from Tim Burton. Well, from this film anyway. He has some makeup on it. It's probably in his contract now because Tim Burton and stuff like that. But he's still a good actor though. He steals the film really. I would say because he's probably the best actor in that film. Because like everyone else, they could easily be as good as Johnny Depp, but because Johnny Depp is such a renowned role in the film, he just like you just attract all your attention onto him because he's such a interesting character. Walter Bulger basically is a real life informant for the FBI who lived in the 1970s, I believe it was. Yes, 1970s, and he basically informs the FBI of all the illegal doings of his sort of Boston area, and he becomes this sort of like god. He gets attached to this sort of god complex to himself and starts making the FBI more corrupt than it should be. So that's basically the premise, and it's really well done. Basically, I would say it's good. It's just you've seen it all before, really. You've seen the progression. You've seen every single aspect of this film. It even tries to copy, like it tries to combine Goodfellas meets like what's it yeah, probably like any like minor mafia film really. It's sad because we know this story could be done very interestingly. It could be done very well. It's done very well, in fact. It's just we've seen it all before. They're not taking any risk with this film. It's just a guarantee sale, like they're gonna get tickets. Oh, people like Goodfellas, you know what they're gonna like. A film that feels exactly like Goodfellas, yet it's not, and it's kind of watered down because we can't be as good as Martin Scorsese because he's just the top level of direction. And anyway, this film, I would probably give it props though because the makeup in this film is just spot on. They have what they do in this film is actually they make the characters actually grow. Like you know how in films there's just a weird sort of transition you get. Like you see them in young, like it's just like split into young, teenager, then adult. This film, it's like over a span of 10 years, and every single frame, like every single scene, I would say, you can see like the wrinkles slowly seeking in, their faces slowly like wearing away. Especially Johnny Depp's character, because he starts like slightly, yeah, he starts bald, and then he gets like slightly white hair, and then he gets eyebrows wrinkly, and then just like it's just amazing, guys. It must have took them forever, really. It's probably what they were mostly focused on, really, because it's just beautiful, really, how they did it. Anyway, I'd probably I'll give it props for that because that just takes effort, really, for them to give that dedication towards the sort of immersement of the time. Just to expand how long this time period was, because it was 10 years, this sort of 10 years of White Bulger's life before he was captured. Like at the end, they seem getting captured because that's a real life story, and you probably look him up, and it's actually quite an interesting story. It just, yeah, like because I was gonna say because most of these characters, like you have Benedict Cumberbatch and Joel Edgerton, who they basically just play side characters. Really, it's all the focus is on Johnny Depp, and then you have I think that's the only main ones. Johnny Benedict and Cumberbatch. I probably honestly it's a good film, guys. You probably should watch it, but I would honestly say there are better films out there. There's better films you can see. It's not a waste of time. It's not hurting anyone by being here. It's actually quite progressing makeup, really. I like how they bring back the old sort of style of makeup. It's not really CGI sort of X-Men Origins sort of rubbish, whatever they do with that. Like paper clips his Botox face together or something. It's terrible. Yeah, I like how they bring that back. And then you have on the other side, it was really boring. I lost focus on certain bits because like Whitey Bulger wasn't in certain scenes. Like when he goes back to FBI, and you have, oh yeah, I forgot, like Kevin Bacon's in this as well. Kevin Bacon plays the chief or government of the FBI. It's pretty cool. Kevin Bacon has this sort of persona of the cool guy of yeah, Hollywood, I guess. It's just it doesn't take any risks. They've taken risks with the makeup, the story, I guess, and sort of set in the Boston area. But then you say that, and then they've done that before. Departed. That's a decent crime thriller, and that's based in Boston. Black Mask it's good if you really like gangster mafia films, which hopefully I do. I kind of like them because you kind of you can clearly see the change during the characters and stuff like that. It's quite well done during gangster films because they normally become more corrupt, or they normally either become more corrupt or you just see them become a product of their environment, really. Like Whitey Bulger does. He makes everything else suit him. If something doesn't happen, he's the sort of guy who would go out and kill someone or beat the living crap out of you for just just doing anything, really. You say anything, he's dead. You're dead. It's like the dictator it's like the dictator. Just anything, really. Just anything to set him off. Just as soon as he says that, you're dead. Just like it's pretty cool though. It's like yeah, I would say yeah, because you've seen it before. Because like Goodfellas, like you know the killing scenes they do, like the beating scenes in those films. But I would probably not compare it to the class of film Goodfellas is, because Goodfellas is just so good. But I'm joning on about Goodfellas anyway. But I'll probably give this about, yeah, I'll probably give this 2.5 out of 5 because, yeah, you guys, honestly, you've seen this before, and I lost focus at times because it just drones on. It's just too long. That's probably what the problem is, yeah. And I'll probably see you again for another Steve's Reviews. Coming from another Steve Reviews next time. I'll probably see you there.